If you're frustrated because your company blocks ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude, but you're trying to get ahead with AI, I get it. I've been there. But let me tell you why being stuck with Microsoft Copilot might actually be the best thing that's happened to your career. Here's the deal. Unless you work for a company that actually develops AI platforms, most enterprise organizations are going to restrict AI tools. And honestly, they should. The risks are real. Data breaches, compliance nightmares, intellectual property walking out the door. I've seen what happens when companies don't have guardrails in place. For most of us, that means Copilot is our only option inside the corporate firewall. And I used to think this was frustrating too, until I realized something important. This isn't a limitation, it's actually your secret weapon. Let me explain what I mean. When you're forced to work within one ecosystem, something interesting happens. You stop being a tourist and you become a resident. Instead of jumping around between ChatGPT one day and Claude the next, you actually learn how to structure prompts that work. You figure out workflows that deliver real results. You become genuinely skilled at AI, not just someone who dabbles. And here's the thing, Copilot isn't some watered down corporate version. You're getting access to the latest LLM technology, which is some of the most advanced AI available right now. The difference is you get to use it within your company's approved guardrails, which means you can actually experiment and learn without worrying about getting fired. But what really makes Copilot powerful in the enterprise world is how it plugs into everything you're already using, your emails, your documents, your spreadsheets, your presentations. It all works together. You can build workflows that actually make sense for how your organization operates, not just cool demos that don't translate to real work. And this is where it gets interesting. Copilot lets you build custom agents. Think about that for a second. You can create AI assistants that are tailored specifically to your role, your team, your company's unique processes. That's not just using AI, that's architecting AI solutions. Now, here's my approach to really accelerate your learning, and I call it the foundation plus sandbox strategy. Think of Copilot as your foundation. That's where you build your core skills, where you learn to think like someone who actually understands AI, not just someone who plays with it. But on your personal time, that's your sandbox. Experiment with ChatGPT, try Claude, play around with Gemini or Perplexity or Grok, learn their different strengths, figure out new approaches to prompting, discover use cases you hadn't thought of. Then, and this is the key, take those insights and adapt them back into Copilot at work. This dual approach gives you something most people don't have, both deep enterprise expertise and broad AI literacy. So here's what I want you to do this week. Pick one repetitive task you do in your current role. Maybe it's writing those weekly status reports that nobody reads anyway. Maybe it's analyzing data that takes you hours. Maybe it's drafting the same types of emails over and over. Take that one task and experiment with using Copilot to streamline it. Don't just ask it to do the work. Learn how to prompt it effectively. Figure out how to iterate on the results. Most importantly, learn how to integrate it into your actual workflow. Because here's the truth. Your constraints might just be your competitive advantage. While everyone else is playing around with different tools, you're becoming an expert at the one that actually matters in the enterprise world. What's one way you've used Copilot that's actually made a difference in your role? I'm genuinely curious about what's working for people. So drop a comment and let me know. And if this changed how you think about working with AI at work, hit that like button, subscribe if you want more practical insights that you can actually use without getting in trouble with IT. Your limitations might just be your launch pad. Until next time, keep learning with purpose.